Have you ever wondered what happens to the music after the artist dies? Because we all know the moment the artist dies and the music is out, the sales and the streams of the artist increase by 1,000%. So who gets the money? Who gets the royalties? Is it the family of the artist? Or is it the record label owner? Who is it that benefits from this? So stay with me, Kwela, talking music business in SA.
Music within me, 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 music within me.
Welcome to it. My name is Manqoba Owen Kwela, aka Naughty, aka Spiritual Mo, aka Mr. Second Brain. You know how it is. So today, before I start with the episode, I just wanna send my condolences to the family man, of AKA. We lost a loved one. AKA was my friend. One-sided relationship. He didn't know anything about me, but I followed him anyway. Not literally, you know what I mean, on social media. But almost like was connected to him somehow because I'm a music lover myself. So with that being said, he was my friend, one-sided relationship. So condolences to the family, a moment of silence. Yes, man. So today we're going to be talking about a very important topic. So with that being said, what happens to the music after the artist dies? Yeah, man, let's get right to it. So let's start by explaining a very simple one. I'm guessing you all know this by now. If you don't know it, but I'm gonna explain further for you to understand, for you to be in the groove. So with that being said, let's go. There's something called a master. So you've heard of it, right? A master. I don't own my masters. And own the master yami. Who owns the master? Blah blah blah. People not reading the contracts correctly of or so that they can actually sign something that they can fully understand regarding the master. So in other words, the master is called the sound recording, right? Some may call it copyright. So who owns the master? The person that owns the master is the person that paid for the studio time. So if I own a studio and then the artist comes to record on my studio without paying me a dime, without paying me a cent, automatically I own the master. Or if that person comes through with the manager and the manager comes through and then pays for everything, the studio time, I know that the manager owns the master in definition. For whoever paid for the studio time, for the producer, for the whole process to take place, that person owns the master. So with that being said, who benefits from the music of an artist when the artist is dead is the person that owns the master. Obviously the artist benefits if he owns the master, but also there's also the other part, the composition. Some may call it publishing. So with that being said, even if I benefit from the master as the master holder, the artist will still benefit from a certain percentage that we agreed upon from the master, and the artist will also benefit from the composition as a composer. That's a topic for another day. So we all know the music goes right through the roof the moment the artist dies, because there's a form of PR. The news go out. Even the people that do not know the artist, the ones that call brother AKA with Aka. Those videos, you saw those videos, the trending one, those voice notes. I'm that's Aka. Yeah, but that's baby raper. This guy, oh, it's so sad and all that. So we're not talking about those people. So with that being said, even those people start getting interested. What's the fuss about? Who's this guy? So they start following the person, they start following their journey and all that, their music, listening. And so, oh, how come I didn't know about this guy? So the music, the sales go up about by 1,000%. So whoever owns the master benefits a lot from that. So all of that work turns into an estate. So what is an estate? An estate is an asset. So an estate is all the money and property owned by a particular person, especially at death. So automatically, if the person owned some sort of an estate, it goes into the loved ones, the wife, if you're married, daughter, all of that, all of your estate goes into that. With that being said, who benefits? Depending on how you played your role, your composition, your copyright as an artist goes straight into your family. So which begs the question, how long does the family get to reap the benefits of the estate? So it depends on the country, right? So in other countries like UK, it's 70 years. But here in South Africa, I don't know if they've changed it, but the last time I checked, it was 50 years. So after the person has died, we start counting. Like, for example, Kiernan, he died, which is AKA he died in February, 10th of February. So we start counting from there until 50 years. And then after 50 years, it goes into the public domain. So in UK, after 70 years, it goes into the public domain where anyone can take it and do however they wish with it. They can sample it, even business people, they can use the music with it. It's in the public domain. No one truly owns it anymore as much. So there's a lot to say about that, the public domain. So I'm gonna make a new video explaining further the public domain so that you can fully understand what it is. But right now, this episode has reached its end. I hope you enjoyed it like I enjoyed myself. I hope you got the information, and if you didn't, go into the comment section and let me know what you think.
Angivumelanga muntu kuthi alishabalalise leli phupho